yard, feel the spirit breathing. Best new artist, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me do it my way, Frank Sinatra. Been a shotter, been locked in with my cotters. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, de nata. Sheesh. On God, I'm a dog, bro. Need a clergy collar, dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely, I affect a demon with this guard flow. Then put out my queen and yell out bravo. Yeah, we on baby number quattro. Yeah, my whole crib look like an art show. Yeah, pockets on avocado. I'm like a bird. Let me fly away, Nelly Furtado. Bye.
The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds. Wishing he had a... That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Ritter on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Set, ready, 6, mega. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Going play action, Ritter. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So the Bears had 3-9 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
White. Fight 60. Set, go.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Black shot. Zoom black. Ready?
Ritter. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I really like what he did there because he took his practice work and converted it to game action because he used his hands, got off the block, worked laterally and stayed to the outside, and finished off the runner for a loss.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind.
Okay,
if they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Now Ritter. He finds his man complete. That's Morrison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Here we go.
Ritter headed right off the option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Ready. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10.
Rail, yellow. Claws red.
Ritter with it after the play fake. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Ritter going to change it up.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Bears nothing.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings. Rashee Rice, 37 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Green jack. Red cycle.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Smack. Red. Steel. Black. Slice blue. Ready?
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out right at the 35. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Extra point right down the middle, and it is 28-0.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Drill green. Set, cut.
First down. Here's Ritter. He'll get that one to Carter, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd
Set,
and
ready.
3.
Hey, blue. Hut.
Back to throw. Ritter.
He finds his man, complete. That's Morrison. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Yellow. Zoom. Blue striking. Hut.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morrison. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see.
Okay, ready?
This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
6. Mega. Set.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
Throw left side, complete. That's Carter. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Edo blue. White. Ready.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Back-to-back catches here for Carter.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Black ultra. Black shot.
On first down, Ritter.
He finds his man, complete. That's Carter. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
On the ball.
First down goal at the 9-yard line.
Go red. Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
Go pink. Ready.
Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Zoom black. Rail, yellow. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try and run for it. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked down the numbers. There he goes. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
Well, I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because I didn't either. I thought we might be looking at a 24-20 type game, maybe 13-10 at the half. But this has been total, utter domination.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Ready up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Ready?
Ritter back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
On the ready.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Set, cut.
Here's Ritter. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
52 flat.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ritter fires quickly out wide. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Ritter now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here we go.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Claws red. Fury yellow. Blue, go. Blaster, 6.
Ritter to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
Ritter will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Third and less than a yard.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Green Jack. Ready.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bears 6.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A very interesting. Backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
No gain on the play there, second down. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a first down. The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process. I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Vikings just continue to roll. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Red, cycle. Yellow, go. Set.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Ready, steal, check, steal. Hut, hut.
Going play action, Ritter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Smash, red. Steal, black. Hey,
In
green.
motion goes the tight
Hey,
end.
check mega. Slide blue. Set, go.
Ritter. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
First and 10 at the
Watch out now.
48-yard
50
line.
Fury. 43 red.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
46-yard line.
Set, cut.
Second down throw coming for Ritter.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
To the air again, it's Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
3-3.
Second and 8.
Hey,
They'll
red.
bring a receiver in motion left.
Drill green. Set.
Ritter now on second down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
10 cycles. Ready, ready.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Hurry.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
97. Shot, 17. Blue stripe.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Carter. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 12-yard line.
Drill, 52. Ready?
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Down. Check, smash. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
6, mega. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. A throw over the middle, taken in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment to shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
In motion right is the running back.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Vikings look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49, Bears 12.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
White. Black Ultra. 43 rail. Zoom black. Black shot. Ready?
Ritter from the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Ritter going to change up the look. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Rail, yellow.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On play action, here's Ritter. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On second down, Ritter. He finds his man, complete. It's Morrison. And he's brought down after a very nice game. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down and goal to go.
Trouble, 38.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Fight, 97.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Yellow. Ready?
On 1st down, Ritter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Yellow, go.
At the 16-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Green Jack. Ready.
Working from the gun, Ritter. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Green. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Back.
Here's Ritter. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Hey, red. Cut.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Vikings, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL